Are you in the market for a DJ mixer? Well, you're in the right place. I have bought countless mixers and a lot have broken. So I'm now making this video to help you. So, here I am with the Behringer mixer. It's a 5-channel mixer. It's the one that has not broken on me and it's served me very well. So, let me tell you a bit about this and the story and the purchase in which I got to buy this. So the main reason that I got this is value for money. So the thing is this mixer is pretty much a replica of a Pioneer version. So that actually piqued my interest because I don't really like paying loads of money for DJ mixers in general. Mainly because of that fear of them breaking, but I feel like Behringer, the company itself, has created a decent enough brand now where I trust it, and I would recommend it to anyone now, because the mixers in the past I've found bits break off really easy ones, like the really low budget end ones, and like the Crossfader would break, so you'd have to replace that. And that's a really important tip, by the way, is to have this section here where you can unscrew the crossfader. So if you do have a mixer that you come across and then it breaks, then you just get it replaced. Perfect. But I've not had any issues with this. Even some of the EQ knobs, they've not broken. Some sensitivity on the channels, that sometimes that breaks, and then that's not happened on this. But and then yeah, that's all I can say really, is the value for money is there. It's like the industry standard Pioneer mixers out there in the clubs. So the next point that I'd like to raise is that this is a 5-channel mixer, the fifth bit, or the first one, being the microphone, so technically it's a 4-channel mixer. But the fact is that I use this personally to connect to two turntables, but those turntables are DVS, so I'd use a DVS box that then or audio interface that then connects to the back of this mixer, so it gives me that connection, so you can see phono versus line. So that's where I changed that connection there, so I can switch between DVS digital vinyls versus like just normal records that I play anyway. So that's the main reason why I use this. The other thing that I like about this particular Behringer 4-channel mixer, 5-channel mixer, is the fact that it's got the audio. The effects. The effects are brilliant on this. So there's loads of different effects that you can apply to different channels, which is really good fun. There is a beat syncing aspect to it, but that's not my bag really. I tend to like Beatmatch by ear, and if you don't really need the beat syncing, because you can use the Serato DJ or the record box if you're using that. So that's completely up to you if you want to cheat and try and mix that way. So the final thing that I'd like to say is that if you really want to not spend too much money, then this is the mixer for you. I would highly recommend it. The one thing I would say is, though, with any of these things, especially DJ equipment, is really look after it, clean it, and get the storage unit or travel cases, hardback travel cases, and really look after it. I know some DJs have like really cool desks. This is pretty basic desk, but some people have desks where you can set in the turntables and the mixer within it, and then you can cover it so none of the dust gets onto this. This is a bit dusty, so I should probably clean it myself. But this is an example of what you should do, is to clean it and look after it. the other thing is try not to whack the crossfader and the channels up really hard. Like, be conscious and wary, mindful about how you're doing that when you're mixing, because they will break, you know. Even the high-end mixers as well would break as well. So for the complexity of what this offers, the value for money is definitely way up there. There are much newer versions. This is actually quite old, so there are new Behringer versions that are compatible with plugging in with the USB, and by that what I mean is it connects to the laptop via USB. But then there's also, in the newer ones, you can connect in a USB, because I think it's DVS enabled as well. So that's another thing. So if I was to buy this now, again, I would 100% look to get a DVS enabled mixer, because that for me would take away the need for plugging in the DVS audio interface from Serato, because it's a lot of effort just to plug in loads of wires. So if it's built in to the DVS audio interface is built into the newer versions of these, then that saves a lot of setup time, which is really awesome. So yeah, that's one thing to bear in mind, is future proofing. So if you're going to buy a mixer like this, and I would highly recommend this, or a newer version of this, which I'll put the links in the description below, is to future proof and look to how you want to have your setup grow in the future, especially if you're beginning out in your DJ journey. That's something to really consider. Okay, so I hope this quick review was handy for you guys that are looking to source some sort of 4 to 5 channel mixer. Go to beatmatchguru.com. There's plenty of reviews that I've put on the website, and there are helpful tips about DJing, tips and how-to videos about how to DJ. Google Beatmatch Guru and the homepage will come up on top. Absolutely great tips and advice on there. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and get mixing.